Good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. I hope you're having a wonderful day and your weekend is off to a great start. I'm Uncle Lila, and this is Uncle Lila Plans. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're a new viewer, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy. So today's video is going to be all about my 2024 planner stack. This is everything I've used in 2024 so far and everything I'm currently using. We're going to go through why I've been using it, why I felt the need to change, and just see how it's evolved and where I'm kind of going for 2025. It is very cloudy here today, so the only light source that I have coming in is from my living room window and my overhead light. So I apologize for the shadowy overcast, but I just wanted to go ahead and get on here and just give this a go. So without further ado, let's get started. So everything you see in front of me is everything I'm currently using for 2024 and for the remainder of 2024. So I have my work planner, my planner that I shared previously for the everything planner, and then I have my everyday carry. So let's go through them one at a time. So let's move these out of the way. Let's start with the everyday carry. So this is sorry, I am using the Sterling Ink passport booklets for my everyday carry. It is currently in the Starbucks Reserve rotisserie cover from the Travelers Company. This was only available in Japan, so I did get it online. I love the feel of it. I think it feels amazing. I think it looks beautiful. As you can tell, it does have some scuffing and some scratching. This is just from putting it in and out of my planner, out of my purse, and actually using it. I love it because it's really thin and it'll fit in any purse that I have. So let's go ahead and open this up. So this is the Sterling Ink 2024 Passport Monthly booklet, and I am obsessed with coffee, so there's a ton of coffee stickers in here. So you get your 2024 year at a glance, you get all your little calendars, and then you get 2 blank pages. You can use this as an index, you can use it for notes, vision boards, what have you. You get your goal pages, so you have your goal, someday, 1 year, half year, quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily. And then you get your quarterly pages, so your first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. So you get priorities, and then you get your 3 months, and then you get 3 additional months here. I use this just to record birthdays and important dates and things of that nature. And then you get your monthlies. I'm just using a single piece of washi tape and a pink pen right now for everything that I need to record. So I need to set up the other months, and I might take you guys with me for setting that up. It's not really exciting, just I want to keep this pretty thin. So like I said, I just use one type of washi tape and one type of pen, and just write down things I need to keep track of while I'm out and about, so I know what's going on there. And then after your months, this goes up until January of 2025. You do get 20 additional pages in the back, which I just use for my collection pages. So we'll flip through those pretty quick. And I did use all my favorite pens and all my favorite things to decorate these with and get these ready. Gosh, I can't turn any pages today. And then I do have another coffee sticker on the back. And then the second booklet that I am using is just the notes booklet that you can get also from Sterling Ink. So it just has 64 blank pages, and this is in case I need to take any notes or anything while I am out and about. So this is my everyday carry right now, and this is what I'm going to use through the remainder of 2024. And I believe this is what I'm going to use for 2025 as well, and just getting a new monthly booklet when they become available for sale, and get another notes booklet. So I'm really loving this. It's really lightweight, really compact, and it's not a lot of bulk, so it can fit in any size purse that I have, my big totes, my backpacks, my smaller bags, and I always have this available. You don't have to use the cover. If absolutely needed, I could just use some Post-its and just this little booklet. So this is all that's going to be in my purse, is just this tiny little thing. So it just depends on how you want to use it, what you want to use it for. But I love using this little cover, and I like the option of having additional note pages in the back, whether it be for taking notes, letting my Neeblings draw while we're out and about so they're not bored, just writing things down quickly, decorating, what have you. So I really, really love this. So that's my everyday carry. And then this is my current everything planner. I'm using this for my journal, all of my planning. This houses everything. So this is the Sterling Ink A6 half year. So this is July through December. And unfortunately, she's not coming out with another half year for 2025. She did do two videos actually on, no, 3 videos. She has done 3 videos on her 2024 planner lineup as far as offerings, colors, and things. And if you want to go check those out, I highly recommend. There's a bunch of beautiful colors and beautiful planners coming out for 2025. She really has listened to her customers. She's really paid attention to what people have asked for and what they want. And I'm really excited for the 2025 planner lineup when she does release them. They do come out in September, starting September 1st. So there are going to be several waves of launches for each size. So the sizes are kind of clustered together. So all the information's on her Facebook group or in one of her YouTube videos or on her Instagram. So as we've done a flip through of this before, we're just gonna do a quick one here. So we have all our pretty decoration. We have our months, our weeks, and then I use the back for journaling. And then in the back, I have some collection pages that I just think are really important to carry with me and have when I'm out and about, should I not want to take my everyday carry. And I just want to take this, but as you can see, sorry, my puppy's sleeping underneath me under my desk and she's stretching out. So if you hear any snoring, that's totally her. So as you can see, this is a lot thicker and a lot bigger than the Passport everyday carry. So while this would fit in some of my bags, it wouldn't fit in all my bags. And honestly, I feel like it's a lot heavier and a lot more than what I need while I'm going out and about. As I've stated before, I'm not a part of any community activities. I don't have any children or anything like that. So I just need to keep track of like doctor's appointments and vet appointments for my babies and things of that nature. So while I could carry this with me, I feel like it's just a wee bit too thick to carry out and about. So that is my everything planner. And then lastly, this is my work planner for 2024. So I am an eTMF analyst. So that is a electronic trial master file analyst. So I basically get any documentation coming in for a clinical trial and I review that documentation to ensure it's correct. And if it's correct, it gets filed away. I really love what I do. I find what I do impactful and important, but due to the nature of my work, I do have to keep my work planner separate. So I can't really show you anything in the work planner, but I can show you what I'm using. So we're gonna open this up. And I do have some journaling cards and a sticker here, as well as this beautiful magnet from, I believe it's from ColorCraft, and it says Almost Planner Peace, which is exactly how I feel. So I'm currently using a Sterling Ink A6 250-page notebook for my work planner. I just wanted to have the flexibility of using my planner for pretty much anything I needed, but also not have anything dated should I be out of work that day. We do get Christmas Eve off as well as Christmas Day. And if those do happen to fall on a weekend, we do get either that Monday or that Friday off. So my company is very generous with time off as far as that's concerned. So I just wanted something that I could put all of my notes in, all of my work tasks, and it all be with me. So that way, if I need to go back to, let's say, January to figure out what we were working on in one of my studies at that time, I have the notes available. I have everything in one set. So I can recall and pull anything I need to from any month. So I can't show you anything I am currently working on or anything written down, just given to confidentiality purposes, but I can show you how I set it up. So I do use tape, washi tape from the Coffee Monster Co. I will date it at the top, and then I will put my meetings up here, important tasks here. This will be all my to-dos that I need to get done for the day, and then this will be anything else that is work related, time tracking and things like that. So that is how I am using this notebook for my work planner. I'm not sure if I will use another notebook for next year or if I will move on to a different planner system. I do know Sterling is coming out with a daily planner, but it is quite big and quite thick, and I'm not sure I would want to haul that around. As you can see with the washi tape, it does tend to bulk up. I mean, we are currently in August, so this is decorated through October, but as you can see, it is quite thick. So if I have a daily planner and have all the pages with me at all times, I'm not sure what the thickness is going to look like as far as that's concerned. So I'm still debating what I'm going to do, but so far I really love this setup, and this is what I'm going to use the remainder of the year for 2024. So that's everything I am currently using. So let's see everything else I have used. So we're going to start with my week's planner. So this is what I got to start out 2024. This is the Sterling Ink N2, which is the week size compact planner. So all that means is I don't have a full set of daily pages in the back. I only have, I believe, 120 blank pages in the back, along with all of my yearly, monthly, and weekly setups. So this is how I have it set it up. I have some journaling cards over here. I have a little die cut from the Coffee Monster Co. I have this teddy bear magnet from Planning with Kay. I have this die cut sticker, which is a giant teddy bear, which I think is so cute, from Planning with Kay. And then this is my collections notebook. So I wanted to make sure I had all of the space that I needed in my planner for the compact pages. So anything that I needed collection wise, I just put in this Hobonichi week size little notebook, and then I just tuck it into the cover right here. So let's see. Okay, so I have been setting this up as far as the weeks go. I have pre-decorated it and pre-set out all the dates and important tasks and things. So I have August and September set up. So I'm filling this in just so I have one planner with everything in it for all of 2024. The A6 is only a compact year. By the time I had gotten that, the A6 for the beginning half of the year was already sold out. And I also did not want to have to go back and back plan 6 months worth of weeks and important pages and such. So in the back, let me see here. Okay, so here's how I have everything set up. I'll just show you a flip of September really quickly. So I use the monthly sticker that she provides in her sub-kits, just as the way to start the month, and then I have my monthly goals. And then over here is my habit tracker. I kind of messed up on the highlighter bit here, so just bear with me. This is my habit tracker for the month, so anything I want to keep track of, I will put here. This is my big to-do, so as long as I get this task done throughout the day, I've accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish. I've done everything I wanted to do. Even if that's the only thing I could do that day, I'm proud of myself, and I'm really happy with what I was able to accomplish. So I just want to keep track of what my big to-dos for the day were. These are my highlights for the day and my daily gratitude. And then these additional pages will be shopping list, orders I've made, expense trackers, things like that. So I did just go ahead and decorate these. And then the last page will be my monthly reflection, what I felt during the month, how the month went, what I thought was going to happen versus what actually happened, and things of that nature. So that is how I'm using the back pages, and the pages equate out to about 10 pages per month. So I do have everything already ahead and tabbed off for the end of the year. So this will be ending my December, and then I did have 2 pages left over, so these are just my sticky note pages. This is how I decorated the last page with these affirmation stickers from the Coffee Monster Co. And then I did just use a bunch of vinyl stickers from the Coffee Monster Co. And then I have my washi tape in the back. So as you can see, the tabs are getting, let me show you here, especially in the back, the tabs are getting very bent and curled up. So I'm not sure that, oops, sorry to move the camera there. I'm not sure that I'm going to tab up my planners next year, just as I'm not a fan of the curling and the bending. I don't know if that's because I didn't put them too far down on the page. But as you can see, with the tabs from the Coffee Monster Co., it does come with like a pretty little line that tells you where to fold over. So the front is not bad, but the back pages are not the way that I want them to be, with all the curled up and everything. So I will have to go back and evaluate that and see if I want to tab everything up. And I'm not sure if I want to use a week style planner next year or not for my main planner. I do want to try to have everything in one planner, but I also do enjoy hopping from planner to planner and using different things. So I'm not really sure if this is the way I want to go next year. I'm also kind of leaning towards a B6, but again, I'm not sure how I want to use that. So that is my week's planner. This is going to be my everything for the full of 2024. So all of my plans are in one planner. I also have used this beautiful cover from Printpressions. I won this in a giveaway from Tuxedo Plans. If you're not currently following her, I absolutely highly suggest that you do. She is amazing. I love her ideas and how she plans. It's very carefree. It's not aesthetic. It's more how she needs to use her planner versus making it look social media friendly or making it aesthetic. It's full of color and stickers, and it's exactly the way she needs to use it. So I did win this in a giveaway. I love the way it feels. I think the color is beautiful, and it does have a little rose gold Coffee Monster Co. emoji at the bottom here. So I'll just give you a quick flip of this. So this is where I have my Coffee Monster Co. pin. It is a little book. I don't know if you can see it if it's too bright. I wasn't sure what I wanted to put in this clear window pocket, so I just decided to put the magnet. Oh my goodness, my brain is not working. And then I just have my sections here that I'm not currently using, but I would use the sections of this ring planner. I did use this through the months of May and June. I have loved using it so far this year. I am thinking about using a rings planner next year, which is why I did go ahead and do the cloth and paper order that I had placed for the year for next year. But I'm not sure if I want to use that for on the go to work, if I want to use it for just my regular planner. So this is something that I used through the months of May and June. And then let's see. Okay. So this is what the monthly looks like. This has August in it. I haven't used it yet. So it's very similar to the August monthly I showed you for the 2025, but you have your goals, your important dates, your bills, and then a task list. And then you have your months with a little task calendar thing on the side, and then on the back you have notes pages. So that's the monthly I was using, and then the weekly I was using is called a weekly admin page. So you have just a quick Monday through Sunday, and then a next week you have a task list and then a habit tracker. So I really like these. I'm not sure if I'll incorporate these in my planner next year, but I really do love them. And then these are my daily pages that I have in here. These are undated dailies. So the schedule goes through 7 to 9. You have your task list, your priorities, and then a section here for something important. I did use these for all of 2023 for my 2023 work planner. I really did like how that worked out and how I used those. I'm not sure if I want to use these for my 2025 work planner, or I want to use another notebook. So we're still making that decision, but I really, really love these. And then in the back, I just had some notes pages, some task list pages, some collections pages. These did come from the Rosie Life Planner, these dashboards. So it's just this Life is Sweet, and then it's some butterflies and some strawberries on the back. And then I again have all my collection pages. This is on the Sterling, oop, that looks like that was split. This is on the Sterling Ink, oh my gosh, my brain isn't working. The Sterling Ink Tomoe River paper for the insert. So she has A5 personal, pocket, and I believe right now she also has A6. So that was my rings planner, and again, I love this. Love, love, love this. It was a great setup and a great use. Okay, so the next one we're going to go through. So I was using this for my EDC for a while. I was still using the monthly booklets, but this is this covers the Moterm, the Dusty Rose, in the passport size, and I was using the passport notebook from Sterling Ink for my dailies, just making a little to-do list, some bills due, and then anything important I needed to track. This is just the 250-page passport notebook in the mauve. So I was using that for my dailies, and then these are my 2024 weeklies. So this is in the vertical style. So as you can see, I haven't really used it much for at least the beginning half of 2024. So the way I had it was my dailies. I had the monthly here, and then I had the weekly here, and then I do have just some little deco cards in the back. So this was an EDC for me at one point. So I still use the monthly, I'd use the weekly booklet, and then I had also used the notebook for my dailies. Now, these two planners, this is a very long video, so I apologize, guys. So for these two planners, I had never had a passport size planner before. So when Sterling Ink had announced her planner lineup for 2024, I knew I wanted to try a passport size planner. I wasn't sure what layout I wanted to use or how I would like them. So the reason I have the booklets is last year there was a issue with the Tomoe River paper printing, and because she is a smaller shop, her planners got waitlisted. So we had done a pre-order in July, and I don't think we got these planners. I think I got mine in November, I believe, of last year. So I wasn't sure what the size was going to look like, because I don't conceptualize size as far as like looking at it through a screen or understanding dimensions. I understand it when I look at it and hold it in my hands. So I had gotten the booklets because I wanted to see what the inside of the passport would look like, what kind of size I was working with. And because I'd already purchased them, I wanted to use them. I didn't want them to go to waste. So a lot of what I have is mostly just over purchasing, but then also not wanting that purchase to go to waste. So I think if next year, if I get a planner, I'm not sure I'm going to give it away to somebody or figure out what to do with it, but I don't like wasting money, so I didn't want to waste the planners that I had. So I had ordered a vertical and a horizontal in the passport size. Just 1 second. Sorry, I had to cough. Anyway, so I had ordered in the different sizes because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use. But as you guys probably know, planners are not cheap. So I wanted to make sure that I used them so I got my money's worth. So we're just going to go through this first. So this was my originally intended EDC. So this is a green cover from Aura Estelle, and I do have it decorated here. And this was my original EDC. This is what I was going to carry with me everywhere I wanted to go. This is the Passport Compact Full Year in the vertical size. So this is in the forest color. I don't know if you can see it on screen, but it's a very beautiful dark green. It's a very smooth texture. It's stunning. I love this planner. I love this color. As you can see, there is some bits and bobs inside my cover. just from use and being in my purse. So this is what I was going to use all year long. This is what I was going to carry around. But as you can see, again, it is quite thick and quite heavy for as far as a passport is concerned. It's quite big for using in purses. Again, I do have fibromyalgia, so I do like to keep everything in as light and compact as possible. So while I love this and enjoyed using it, it was definitely something that I wasn't sure I wanted to continue to use, just given the size of it. So if I take it out of the cover, it is just this big. So, and I love how smooth it is. I love the way it feels. I just love these little planners. They're so stinking cute. So this is set up very similar to the passport that I currently had. So I just used it for, the way I would use it is I would put important things. Sorry, I'm just looking back through and admiring the stickers. So the way I'd use it is the way I use my vertical right now. I put important dates up at the top, and then I would just journal about the day and just list out important little blurbs that had happened. And then in the back, I wasn't sure I was going to use it, so the back is just kind of like a catch-all for any and everything, notes pages wise, little doodles. Use it for the kids to draw in, write down quick little notes. So it's very messy, very much used. And so this is set up to very similar to the other compact sizes. So you get your weekly, your month, and then you do get your 120 pages in the back. So this was for sure going to be my EDC for the year. And I just love the way this feels. I can't get over how smooth this is. This is a color and texture she is bringing back for 2025. So if you love the green and you love the smoothness of the cover, I highly, highly suggest getting one in the forest. One of the things I do love about the Sterling Ink Common planners is that she did keep in mind texture-wise for a lot of people. So some of them are smooth, some are textured, some are in between. So if you're not a texture person, I would definitely recommend the Forest. If you are a texture person, there's plenty of colors. So this planner cover is also from Aurora Estelle, and it's in this beautiful misty gray, because I did get the mist color for the Passport planner in the vertical size. Now this is a lot chunkier and a lot bigger, again because I wanted to use what I had. I did this is the vertical size. I've put just loaded up with stickers and notes and things in the back. I've just decorated with little stickers, basically to use a lot of freebies for the vertical, and I would just use this as a little journal and just do a quick blurb about the day. And then I would either use this for a deco piece or journal about the week. So again, something I really, really loved. But the only reason I am using this in the first place is because I wanted to make sure that I used everything that I had. So I paid money for it. I was going to use it. So that's where I found it. Now, I think the last time I filled this out was in May. So we are pretty far behind in this planner. I'm not sure if I'm going to go back and fill everything in. I might, but I don't want to put that pressure on myself. So if I do, that's great. If I don't, that's fine. If I find that there is time in my day that I want to go back and do it, if I find I'm just bored one day and I want something to do, I might go back in and fill this. But right now we're about 4 months behind. So we might not. Totally depends on how I am feeling. But it's a very beautiful planner. I love the way it's set up. And again, a lot of these stickers in here are just freebies that I received from planner orders. Just some big seals and just some small type of deco. So, you know, just very easy to decorate, very light decoration, very beautiful. So a big running theme for 2024 is I was impatient and did not want to wait for my pre-ordered items. Hold on, this is kind of hard to get back in there. There we go. So a lot of what I have is, a lot of what I was using is not wanting to waste money, using what I have, and then also being too impatient to wait for what I was waiting for my original order, and I wanted to see what I was getting. So that explains these two. and we are almost done, I promise. So this big boy is my B6 size Stalogy that I was using for my journal for the year. This is the full year, I believe, and I wanted it to be coffee themed. So a lot of the planner companies that I discovered in 2023 were because I was making a specific theme for my planner, and I would just go on Etsy and search coffee. So that's how I found the Rosy Life Planner, Planning with Kay, Color Cath, and I would just go through and decorate with stickers from Planning with Kay, from the Coffee Monster Co., from Rosy Life Planner, and pretty much anywhere, and just put the stickers down in the notebook, and then I would journal to my heart's content. Let's see. And this is very personal and private journaling, so this is not something I'll ever share as far as when it's completed. Let's see, what's the last day I journaled? And here. Okay, so this went all the way through July 9th. So again, we're about a month and a half behind. So again, I might catch up in this journal. I might not. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I feel like I've used it enough to the point that it was worth the money I spent on it. I'm just not sure if I want to go back and fill everything in, just because I don't want this to feel like a chore and like a laborious task. I want this to still be fun and wonderful and fulfilling. So if it's not all the way filled in, that's fine. If I decide to go back in and do it, that's fine too. But I don't want to put any pressure or guilt on myself for using new things that I wanted to use, for enjoying things that I wanted to enjoy, trying sizes I've never tried before. So if you're currently planner hopping, or if you have blank spaces in your planner, that's totally fine. These are made to be for our needs and not the other way around. So if that's how you want to use it, that's great. If you don't want to use it that way, that's great too. So this is my B6 Stalogy, and I used for a journal. And as you can tell, it has gotten quite thick. Okay. And we've only got 2 more. So the next one is this Coffee Monster Co. I believe this is a Voyage Term pocket size notebook, and this is just being used for my Coffee Monster Co. Washi tape swatches. I couldn't think of the word. So any washi tape that I've gotten from the Coffee Monster Co. is in here. I do have my pre-order from June coming, so I will have 11 new washi tapes to swatch. And then I do have my subscription coming, so I just wanted to have something where I could see all my swatches and make as many as I needed to cover the washi tape, because some of them it's very similar repeating scenes, some of them there are a lot of scenes, so I just wanted to cover as much as possible. Like as you can see here for the fruits and veg washi tape, there is 3 lines because there's just that many fruit and veg, and I wanted to see them all. So I just think it's absolutely stunning, and I love this little booklet, and I think it's so cute, and I can't wait to keep swatching my washi in this little notebook. And then lastly is this big boy. This is my A5 Sterling ink. I don't know what all this stuff is on all my notebooks and things. Anyway, this is my A5 Sterling ink half-year notebook, and I am using this as my budget notebook. So this is just messy budgeting, writing anything down that I need to, keeping track of orders and expenses and my bills, my income, and things like that. So again, this is not one I will show. I can show you a setup of how I try to set up for the month and things like that, but it's just really just messy. Use it when I need it, no guilt, and if there's any pages remaining, I will continue with this in 2025. So now we've talked about what we've used for 2024, so let's go through what we are planning on using and what we think we'll use for 2025. So as I said, this one, if there's any pages left, I will use for 2025. I have been looking into some financial inserts for my personal rings planner I might use. I might use another A5 notebook. I might use a smaller notebook. I'm not quite sure yet as far as which size I'll use, but I do know I will use a notebook, a budgeting system for 2025 so I can keep track of everything, because I do need more space than just putting my bills on my monthly tracker, on my monthly pages. I like to write out what I need to buy, how much it is. If I'm going to get a shopping list, I don't like to guess. I like to look online how much that item is, and then I'll write that out so that way I can make sure everything is the same in store, and I know exactly how much I'm going to spend before I even go to the store. So that way I can keep on track and keep focused of what I'm using. If I have a kid's birthday coming up, if I have my anniversary, my birthday, Christmas, things like that, I want to make sure that I'm keeping track of what the kids want, of what I've already spent, what I plan on spending. For example, for Christmas, I try to bring the kids over so we can do cookies and Christmas movies. I have to budget for the cookies. I have to budget for the hot chocolate we're going to make, if I'm going to order out pizza, if we're going to make food at home, if there's any additional snacks that they want, like popcorn or any kind of candy or chips. I do have to budget for that to make sure it's in my Christmas budget. Each kid likes their own type of wrapping paper. As they get older, what they want for Christmas is different every year. The oldest is 11, and she's wanting things like an iPad and an iPhone and instant cameras and things like that. So those are very expensive items. So those are things that I would go in on with my sisters versus just buying a Lego set or buying a dollhouse or things like that. So this is just my messy budgeting. I really like having the freedom to write everything out, to not care if it's pretty, to not care how it looks, and just get everything on paper, figure out everything, and then go from there. So definitely a budgeting system for 2025. And then, as I stated, where did it go? I will be using this passport cover for my 2025 EDC. I will be getting the new passport notebook or booklet and a new monthly booklet, as well as the regular booklet to put in here should I run out of notes pages in the other notes booklet. So this is a for sure EDC for 2025. And then, because I've already purchased the inserts, I will be using the Rings Planner personal sized for 2025 as well. I do have several covers that I can use, that I can interchange. I love the way this setup looks. I love the color. I love the feel of the planner. I think it just feels so beautiful. So this might be the cover that I'm using for the beginning of 2025. There might be another cover that I want to use. I might use this for my work planner, but I will for sure be using a Rings planner in 2025 for my system. And for my memory planning, I'm actually going to be using my disc again. I had started out planning in 2022 with the Happy Planner, so I'm very much a disc bound girly. I love using my disc. I obviously have not used them for this year, so I wanted to make sure I at least utilized everything that I have for my discs. So I will be getting the 7x9 inserts from Sadie Stickers when she releases her 2025 set for the vertical weekly and the monthly, and that is what I'll be using for my memory planner for next year. So once I have my decisions finalized and I start purchasing my items, I will begin setting up my 2025 planners. I am dying to set up my Rings planner, but there are inserts that I am waiting on. So we're going to wait on that a little bit longer. I know we're just in August, but I am dying to start setting everything up. Setting up planners is one of my favorite things, and I will be taking you guys along for that journey. So I hope it's something you really, really enjoy, and I look forward to filming those videos with you and getting your opinions. Let me know if you've thought about your 2025 lineup, how your 2024 planner stack has gone. Have you stayed in the same system? Have you bounced around like me? I really don't think it's bouncing around. I think it's more just utilizing everything that I paid for, so I'm not wasting my money. So another reason why I really want to think really hard about my 2025 planner lineup is I don't want to have a giant stack next year. I want to have consolidated ideas of what I want to use, so that way I'm not wasting money and I'm not spending a ton of money on my planner stuff. Like as I've said in a previous video, I'm saving my sticker kits that I've been getting from some subscriptions for my memory planner next year. I have plenty of deco stickers to set up a personal rings and my EDC and make them look beautiful and stunning without having to buy more stickers. So I'm definitely trying to be on the lower spend side of things in 2025. So there may not be a lot of hauls. It will be mostly just videos like this where we're just talking about our planner lineups, and videos where we're doing plan with me's and things of that nature. So 2025 is definitely going to be a light buy year. Just as with everything going on with the economy, I don't have the extra income to spend as much as I like on my hobby. So I really want to make sure that I'm making good financial decisions, as well as sticking to what I need for my planners and what I want to keep track of and how I want to continue my planning journey, but also making sure it is the most cost-effective way to continue with my planning journey. So I look forward to sharing that with you guys. This was quite a long video. We were sitting at the 40-minute mark. Oh my goodness. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you didn't find this boring. And thank you so much for stopping by. And I just need you to know that I love you and I care about you, and I am so, so proud of you. Have a great day. Bye.